What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? I apologize in advance for the bad audio. If there is any bad audio, this reaction. You see, the thing is, I had to go somewhere. As you can see, I'm still at home for the holidays. I went to a different city to my grandparents' house to celebrate the holidays there. Passover, obviously. And obviously I had to take my entire setup with me because I needed to shoot my live weekly show that I do with my friends. Get Ready. You should totally check out that show on the Media Sweaties Network. We go live every Saturday. But, yeah. So I recorded the show, obviously, and obviously I needed to take my entire setup. And, unfortunately, on the way back home, my poor mic didn't quite make the return trip. As you can see, its stand is completely snap broken, and also the cable, the USB cable, is completely busted. So I will either have to get a new, to fix it somehow, or get a new one. So for the time being, for the next couple of reactions, I'm going to be doing them all using the laptop's internal microphone, speaker, whatever. Anyways, so fortunately for me, I was able to record both pay-per-view events with the other microphone. They'll be dropping later this week, as soon as it's possible for them to be public. But yeah, the Paul Oyama Bibiani match and the Star Wars Championship, those were done with the microphone, and also the Roca, Liz Shannon Miller, and Riley Bateman matches, those were also done with my microphone. But for the next couple of video reactions, I'm going to be using my laptop's audio. So I apologize for the inconvenience. It's just really something out of my hands at the moment. And I'm also obviously I'm far away from my house, which is in another city, which is my apartment, which is where I have a spare microphone that I could have used. So that's just some quick dirty laundry I needed to get out of the way first. Now let's jump into the actual reaction itself. Christy Vee, I apologize. Christy Vee, I almost said Chris TV. That would have been a completely different competitor. But yeah, Christy Vee, also known as Christina Vasalos, versus Rick the Rager Raddus. I already love the name, having known nothing about the guy. See, the thing is, Christina actually managed a guy that beat me in the Schmoedown fan leagues, in multiplex fandom fights. That was my first ever match, and he beat me by a pretty significant margin, and I'm a little bit bitter about that. So obviously, you all know who I'm rooting for. Obviously, I'm still wearing the Dungeon hoodie from last night. This is from last night. Well, as of the recording of this video, I was wearing this for last night's pay-per-view, the Bateman and Riley match. So yeah, I'm still wearing that one. I still don't have either the Stars hoodie or the Exchange hoodie, but I wanted to wear something that's Schmoedown related, and this is the best I could do. So yeah, obviously I'm in Rick Raddus' corner for the reasons I mentioned earlier, and yeah, no, basically nothing about these guys other than the fact that Christina obviously was a manager, which I'm assuming that means she knows her stuff. So let's not waste any more time, and let's jump into this match and see how I will react to it. Here we go. Oh, this guy! Come on!
Chandru, you have been avoiding me.
Whoa.
I want to know how the new manager recruitment is going. I want to know how your conversation with Ace was and what his thoughts are on the plan. Can you please give me an update?
You should probably go see the match.
You know, I've been thinking about Ace, and I don't know if he's the first person we should go after, because he's gonna be like little too goody two shoes about it. He's gonna be jealous of you. It's gonna be a problem. So I actually thought of someone else to go as the first recruit. Someone outside the box, if you will.
Okay. Who is it?
Lon!
Oh no!
Lon Harris, I'm so glad you're here. I've been meaning to talk to you.
Right on, right on.
Lon, we need to have a serious talk about the faction and where it is going. See,
Okay.
Winston
Serious?
is not
Is it going to be serious?
Yes, it is going to be a serious talk, Lon.
Okay.
Oh no,
Okay,
the
I'm-
professor's back!
Yes. So here's the deal. Winston is not the right manager to manage you anymore. He's lost his golden touch from last season. And to be honest, between you and me, like during the off season, he was trying to sign someone else to team up with Paul. He was this close to signing someone else to team up with Paul. So what do you say you join Laura and me and get Winston to resign? We can take over Swag, and I actually found a different manager to take over too. What do you say, Professor?
I mean, I think my immediate answer is yes.
Yes?
Yes? Wait, really?
Yeah, I mean, I feel inclined to say
No,
yes.
the professor's really
Oh,
back
yes,
now.
this is great. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I think Winston seems like a pretty good guy, like a pretty laid-back dude. I'm really eager to get rid of this current guy I've got. Like, it's a whole mess there, really terrible situation. So yeah, I could see leaving my current situation and joining you guys in Winston and Swag. That sounds pretty cool.
No. Lon, you are already on Swag.
Yeah, Winston is your manager right now.
That doesn't sound right. This is the first I'm hearing about that. I
No,
don't-
that's right.
No, Winston is your manager right now. We're getting him to step down, Lon.
Winston,
Yeah.
are you sure?
Yes.
Lon!
John?
Oh, Lon, thank God
What?
I found your frequency. I've
The
desperately
other
been trying
Harris
to get
guy.
in touch with you.
Oh boy, this again. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is why maybe Winston and Swag would be a good opportunity for me to get away from
No,
some of this
no,
dead
Lon.
weight.
Yeah, it's very important that I turn you away from your ruffian ways. I don't even know what hovel you're living in anymore. I don't know where you got that jacket. That's what the professor wore, not this rogue I see before me.
I don't know who this professor guy is. This is my jacket. I got some loose TikToks in here somewhere.
No.
Tic Tacs, you know.
Lon, listen to me.
TikToks.
I have gotten connected with a wonderful professor emeritus named Winston. He runs this group, a collective of professors called SWAG. I want to
Swag.
bring you on with him right away. We're going to do some wonderful things together, and it's going to help get you the help you need.
This
Laura's
sounds like,
not happy
this sounds
about
like
this.
my nightmare. I do know a guy named the Professor Joey, the Professor Greco from the neighborhood. He and we got a couple things working on the side. I don't think he's a real professor, though. I think he's just a nickname.
I'm devastated by this. You know, if Mama and Papa could see you now, they'd be so disappointed. Thank goodness they don't have the internet.
You know what I could go for, though, now that you mention it, is some Papa John's.
Oh, some Papa John's.
Some
Well,
Papa
yes,
John's,
I'd love to-
proper
Papa
dipping
John's.
sauce.
That sounds wonderful. Let's go to one of their remaining sit-in locations, safely distanced, of course, and we'll get some peace right away and discuss bringing you back into the fold.
Yeah, all right, that sounds good.
No, don't go. Look, this did not go the way I actually planned.
No,
But
shut up. You promised me that Winston was going to step down. You promised me that a new manager was going to be taking over Swag. Chandru, we have me and we have you, and that's it. And that's not enough. Shannon was right. Shannon was right.
I'm so happy to see Chandru losing in anything. I think I might have a good idea who this new manager they're talking about is, but... I'm not gonna share it right now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the movie
Mr.
Trivia
Gilmore.
Schmoedown. Oh my goodness, Season 8, it keeps on moving. Look at all the wonderful matches we've had so far. A big pay-per-view coming up tomorrow. And I don't have a Mark Ellis. What I have, we got two chairmen. That's right, the chairman of the MTS and the chairman of the First Class
FCL.
League, host of the Schmoedown Rundown, Brad Gilmore. What up, Brad?
Hey, what's going on, Christian? I mean, what an incredible start to Season 8. We've been seeing incredible match after incredible match, and here we are. We're just mere moments, hours, days away from the debut of the First Class League. I can't be more excited than I am right now. Just wait, Christian. Wait till you see what we have in store for everybody for the First Class League.
I am so excited to see how the developmental league is going to play, how we're going to find out who the stars of tomorrow are, Brad. Tell me about it, because it debuts this Tuesday, the First Class League. So many big personalities that didn't get drafted to the MTS, and they're going to find their way to the First Class League. So what do you guys got prepared? What are we going to see in the First Class League?
You're going to see some incredible competition, some dynamic characters, some over-the-top personalities, and some of the best play that you're going to find anywhere, especially over there on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Twitch channel. The FCL is going to bring what we've all loved about the MTS to the masses, and you're going to see people playing from the entire planet, all over the world. The MTS universe is now in full effect. I mean, Scotland, England, Canada, all over the United States. It's going to be insane, and I can't wait. I can't wait for everyone to see what all the great stuff we've been working on.
I can't wait. If you guys want to see it, you should be over on Twitch on Tuesdays. Are you not subscribed? Are you not following the Twitch channel for the Schmoedown? Well, you should, because that's where it all takes place. Every Tuesday, 2 matches a week, and it is live. That is right. Brad Gilmore and his great team. You're going to see Schmoedown stars of today, and you're going to see Schmoedown stars of yesterday showing up on First Class League, and there's so much. I cannot wait to see what happens.
That's what I care about.
But those are some of the people that didn't get drafted. Some of the people that did get drafted are with us here today, and what a match we have, because it's the Stars versus the Exchange. What a rivalry those two factions had last year, where Roxy, for the most part, with the Stars, was kind of trailing for a long time, and she made a great run. People forget that Roxy was in the same spot that Sam Levine was in, that Koi Jandreau was in, and then she said nope. And Snyder had the big run in the singles. The Odd Couple won the championship, and she surpassed even the Exchange, taking over third place.
Yeah, it was going to look like it was all she wrote really early in the season, but I got to give Roxy a lot of credit. That determination that she had, the belief in her players, and I mean, you have 2 of the greatest players of all time, Mark Andreyko and Jeff Snyder, helping you out, Alex Damon included, maybe 3 of the greatest players of all time. It is really what was able to catapult her there to the end. But I kind of think Roxy had beef with maybe every manager last season, but no more than Tom Dagnino. Tom Dagnino walked into season 7 essentially with the Golden State Warriors, with the 97-98 Bulls. He had the all-star team and still didn't get first place, and he's really taken a lot of heat for some of his selections going into season 8. So we're going to see a different Tom Dagnino now playing from behind, and I think that Tom, that's a position that he's really comfortable with.
Look, he's an absolute imbecile. He's just an imbecile. But the thing is with him is that you can't deny that you can never count him out. He's like a cockroach. He's always going to survive. And the one thing, though, I'm not with everybody on this thing of just saying, oh, he picked all rookies. He doesn't know what he's doing. He did the exact opposite of what he did last year. He had all the big bets. He's got, of course, John Roca, who is and JTE, who are 2 legendary players. But the Barbarian is a sophomore player, and then the rest are just unknown people. And of course, Taylor Robinson is also a returning vet. But you have all of these rookies. I think this is a strategy to see what is he going to do. What can he put together? You saw what happened with Lomas. It looked okay, but he just had a bad third round.
Yeah.
But Roxy and Christy Vee, there is something here, this East Coast connection that they have, and you just knew from the second she drafted her. I said, oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And you can already see from any of the promos that have been cut, they've been going back and forth. But this Raddus character, I don't know what we're going to get here. I don't know what this guy's going to do. I don't know what he's going to show up with. And I don't know how he is at trivia. He could be terrible. I have no idea. I know he's going to give us a show. I know that Christy Vee is good at trivia because I've seen that she's been playing in the other leagues for a while, Brad. So I don't know what the hell we're going to get here today. What do you think?
I mean, who knows really what we're getting? I know for sure that that Raddus is going to rage, baby. He's going to rage, daddy. That's what he's going to do. That's what he's here to do, right? That's what we're going to see from him. And who knows? He could knock it out of the park as a trivia player. We know with Christy Vee, she is somebody who was kind of given that title of one of the Fan League 4 coming into this league. Right. She and her husband have been obsessed with the movie trivia Schmoedown. Now here she is, a moment that she probably never thought was going to happen. Her debut in the movie trivia Schmoedown. All eyes are on these two here going into season 8.
All right, and who was really excited about this match? Nerd Chronic, because look at what he put into store for you guys. Here we go.
I really think Rick the Rager is hilarious, and I think if he and I played each other, like the smack talk for that would be a great match overall for everybody to watch.
There he is.
Give me a break. We're going with Triple R. Rick the Rager Raddus.
The moment is finally upon us. It is my pleasure and your privilege to bear witness to the debut Schmoedown
he's
match
definitely
of
an
the
exchange
Rager,
member.
Rick Raddus. Look, I watch the draft like I watch most things. Deep in the tub, rub-a-bub-bub. I stood straight up. I made a big mess. Water went everywhere. I had to put down a lot of towels, but I'm not ashamed.
Homework doesn't stop after your scholastic career is over. That's when the real homework begins. One of the most electric, charismatic people to come into this league since yours truly. Okay? Triple R is going to be a legend.
Is this a joke to you, Tom? Do you just go around and find people with funny names and draft them onto your team so that you can make them look like morons? I honestly kind of feel bad for you, Rick Raddus, because Christy Vee is a star. Christy Vee is a fan leaguer. We know that she is an absolute beast. Rick Raddus is a vegetable.
Triple R, the alliteration there. It's like rolling your tongue. Rah!
That's right, it's your girl Christy Vee, and I'm here to get the party started. Rick Rager Raddus, and I don't know who you are. Like, where are you from? Are we just letting anybody in now?
Who's that? Christy Vee from the Fan League. So Chrissy, forward me along your address, and I'll send you an autograph. Just like I'll send you back to the Fan Leagues from whence you came.
Like, I don't know this guy. The only thing I know about him is that he's angry, and he has an excellent skincare routine.
Now look, your Bob Bloom character girl who's playing whatever, you know, she was on the dossier as well. Everybody was on it. Triple R's time. Also the Finstock Exchange time.
You just wait and see. We got a lot of surprises for the Schmoedown this year. Just you wait and see.
From the bottom of my heart, Tom, I really believe you're an idiot. You're absolutely nothing.
I know what it's like to win a match. I know what it's like to lose a match and come back even better. Enjoy raging today when you lose to me.
And I get it. All of Chrissy V's friends are cheering her on in the chat. That's cute. She can make it in the Schmoedown. Maybe I can make it in the Schmoedown. But here's the bottom line, Jack. Chrissy V ain't gonna make it here, and neither are you. So you stay home. You shut up, and you show some respect for Rick Raddus in the Finstock Exchange. Oh, baby, I've been waiting a long time to ask you this. Are you suckers ready to rage?
To keep it on the silent today because
when you see Raddus and you see what he delivers, you do have to ask the question. Yeah, big personality, right? Lomas has a big personality. Didn't pan out for Lomas. Is the same going to be for Raddus? Big personality, but the trivia just isn't ready yet. Or is he going to have that total package? As he says, I mean, the guy, if you look at him, he's God's gift. But when you talk to Christy Vee, she knows that she is confident enough, and she's already a confident player. You take that confidence of what Roxy brings. I mean, look what Roxy just did with Janine the Machine, with that win,
With Bren and
over that win that she had over Jada Paramo. So this is going to be very, very interesting. I'm ready to get going. How about you, partner?
Let's do this. I am more ready than I've ever been, Christian Harloff. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first, representing the stars, making her Schmoedown debut. Give it up for Christy Vee. Christy Vee is here. All right, now I know that you have been waiting. You have been anticipating making it here to the Schmoedown, and the day has arrived. Now, Brad had mentioned the Fan League 4. Amaru debuts, he wins. Is there pressure now, or is it just, look, we're doing what we're doing here, and let's have some fun?
No, I just play my game. Rick likes to talk a lot. I just like to answer questions. So that's what I'm here to do.
Brad?
Yeah, I'm excited to see your debut, obviously, here. What is your estimation, though, of Rick the Rager, Raddus, and how do you think that he and Tom Dagnino will try to give you your first L in your debut?
I mean, he's on the worst faction with the worst manager, so I'm literally expecting this to be the easiest thing in the whole world.
She's
So-
definitely a Roxy.
Wow. Clearly,
player.
you are in the right faction if that is your mantra. All
I
right,
think I messed that up.
Christy
Within
V,
one.
good luck to you. Congratulations. We're excited to have you in the league. Look forward to seeing what you do. And her opponent, representing the Finstock Exchange,
And he comes with his own
making
theme
his
song?
Schmoedown debut. This is Rick the Ranger.
That sounded like music to Big Ricky Rage's ears. Now, I know Christian Arloff's the chairman, but he's also the president of the Rick Raddus fan club. So it's great to be here. It's great to grace y'all with my presence, especially you, Chrissy Vee. Fan League 4. That's cute.
Everybody
That's
on the
fan
Exchange
fiction.
are
Just like the
total
suggestion
characters.
that the Exchange is anything but the #1 faction this season. I already know this, and you're about to find out the hard way. Get your merchandise on the Skybound store right now, baby.
Well, Rick, you're already doing it right here. So I gotta tell you, minus the echo on the computer so far, good entrance. I will ask you this though, Rick. You've been talking a lot of hype. You've been talking a lot of smack. You've been doing dances in Twitter.
his
You've been
entire
talking
desk
with
setup
Dagnino.
reflected on
You
his
see what your
sunglasses.
faction mate Lomas, he was talking a lot, didn't pan out. So is there any fear that,
Well, gold
with
leader.
a lot of talk and a lot of personality
Just
needs
saying.
to come a win?
There's no pressure whatsoever. Look, here's the thing with my man, my brother Lomas. Just as he says, everything happens for a reason. It's in the scripture. It's in the good book. And I know what happened with my brother Lomas was nothing but a fluke. Here today, we're here to change the score. We're here to set the record. Finstock Exchange is here to shake up the league. It's here to invest in the future of the movie trivia Schmoedown. You're about to see that right now in the debut match. The premiere performance of Big Ricky Rage, baby. Let's do it.
Well, we're excited to see Ricky Rage, the premier performance. You said it great. But let's talk about your faction mates and really your faction leader there of old Bobby Gucci. There's a lot of slugs coming his way. We've heard it all season. We heard it all last season. What has been your preparation been like with Bobby Gucci, and how confident really are you going into this match today?
Confidence to the max. Supreme confidence. I keep hearing all these whiners. Enough. A rookie draft. Acting like we don't have what it takes this season. I'm sick of hearing this. We've got an amazing foundation. Not only do we got the greatest manager this league has ever seen, all right? This is the man who captains the Hall of the Goats. Anyone who's ever been the best of the best has had Bobby Gucci in their ear, and that's no coincidence. We've got the Outlaw John Roca. We've got the Barbarian.
I mean,
We've got Little
he's
Evil
not
GTE
wrong.
himself. We've got a great foundation to build upon and reface the movie trivia Schmoedown in our image. There's no pressure, and there's nothing
Not
to confidence
entirely
in
wrong,
this.
that is.
You can bet on that.
Jeff
All right,
Snyder
well,
was
thank you
also
so
under,
much. Rager Rick
Gucci's
Raddus,
tutelage at one
or as
point.
Dagnino calls him, Triple R.
This dude sounds like every guy I've ever rejected at the club, pre-COVID, obviously.
Oh, Rick
boy.
Raddus getting a rejection by Christy Vee.
You have stolen that from my promo.
All right, so we're already starting off. This is, Brad, I'm not surprised. The stars in
point
the
fingers
exchange
too much.
going at it right away. All right, so the rules of round number 1. Here's how it works.
Actually, no.
Round number
I
1, you
said
guys
that.
are going to get 8 questions. Scattered categories, could be anything in the realm of film. You're going to have 15 seconds to answer the question. Don't forget about your 3 JTE rules that you have during the duration of this match. 1 challenge as well. If you win that particular challenge, you will get your challenge upheld for the rest of the game. However, if it is not held, then you will lose that challenge for the remainder of the game. All right. So we start here and we ask, Rager, are you ready?
They're in the wrong
Ready
position.
spaghetti, daddy-o. Let's get it mixed up.
Christy Vee, are you ready?
Oh yeah, I was born ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown. Round number 1, question number 1. We're going to start off in the realm of Oscar films. Oscars. Which actor received Oscar nominations for his performances in the films Raging Bull, Goodfellas, and The Irishman?
Here we go. The first question in both of their MTS careers.
Ever. And what a good leading up to it. I'm already entertained.
Already, Daddy-o.
5,
Ready to say ready
4.
spaghetti-o?
You sure did. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And we start with the Rager.
Robert De Niro.
It's incorrect. Christy Vee.
I also said Robert De Niro.
Looking for Joe Pesci. The other. Joe Pesci.
Wow.
Joe Pesci.
Sometimes
Joe Pesci.
the least obvious
So,
answer is the correct
Both
one.
junking it on their first question in the
We'll do better on
MTS.
the next one. That was just a warm-up.
Here's
Whatever, it
question
happens.
2. Here's question
All
2.
right. Here's question number 2 in the realm of new releases. What is the title of the 2020 entry into the Bill and Ted franchise?
You know, when you come in here and you're, especially when there's a lot of hype and you get your managers yelling at each other, it's a lot of pressure. So you can see where it's a 50-50. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And we start with Christy.
Infinite Playlist.
Bill and Ted Face the Music.
That is incorrect. Rager.
Bill and Ted were doing the same thing the stars are doing tonight. They were facing the music, daddy.
That is correct. Rager
that
takes
is
his
right.
first lead. Rager takes his first lead. 1-0. 1-0 as we get to question number 3. Question number 3. Here it is. This match is a drama, and so is your category. Dramas. Who plays the famous rock star Jim Morrison in the 1991 film The Doors? Get this wrong, you leave the show.
You're kicked out the door. How about that?
The
That's a good
Doors.
one. I like that.
Thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
I like that. This is the chairman now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And Rager.
Val Kilmer.
Yes. Christy.
Val Kilmer.
Okay, you both
There
can
we
stay.
go.
You both can
Val
stay.
Kilmer.
2-1. 2-1. Next question.
Well,
Next
good
question.
thing I'm not in the league.
Number 4 in the category of family films. What 1998 live-action Disney remake stars Lindsay Lohan, Dennis Quaid, and Natasha Richardson?
98.
Do you think Rick the Rager Raddus has a family?
I'm sure he has a few.
I'm not allowed within 10 feet of a family film, but I still saw this one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens
I'm
down,
not sure it was
please.
98,
And we,
though.
please, for God's sakes, please. And we start with Christy.
Can we ship him off to Timbuktu? It's the Parent Trap.
It is.
Okay, never
Rager.
mind. I had
It
101
is
Dalmatians.
The Parent Trap.
It is. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
3-2.
Lindsay Lohan.
Rick
That
the
should have
Rager
been my,
Raddus still up, Christian.
that should have been the
Sure
biggest.
All right, here's the
fool on
next question.
planet.
Rom-coms. Which actress co-stars with Hugh Grant as the character of Lucy Kelson in the 2002 rom-com 2 Weeks Notice? In these last 2 questions I would have gotten
Oops.
because
I gave
I've
myself-
watched
myself
both
a
of these
point.
films with
Somehow.
my wife and my daughter. So Very proud of
I
that.
was hoping you were going to finish that sentence
Fine.
with wife and daughter. I didn't know where you were going for a second.
2 with 1 with Snyder. And pens down, please. Hands up. Pens down, hands up. And we start with Rick.
Is it the immortal Sarah Jessica Parker?
It is incorrect. And Christy, to tie the game.
No, it's Sandra Bullock.
You are right. As my
tie game.
3-3. So Raddus and V tied here. 3-3. Next question.
All right.
Question 6.
Question number 6 in the category of comedies. You know what? I wish I didn't do that. What 2009 comedy has the following tagline? Some guys just can't handle Vegas. I think one of them is in this match.
I think he still thinks he's in Vegas.
He might be.
He might be in Vegas right now. 5,
He might be.
4,
Might be.
3. I don't know. 2.
Might live in Vegas
1.
for all we know.
Hands down, please. And hands up, Christy V.
The Hangover.
The Hangover.
Yes. Rick.
Ooh, that was that one with those old dudes. It was like Last Call or something.
Wow. So V going up here over Raddus. Raddus missing that one. And V goes up 4. 4-3 as the Stars take the lead as our next question in comic book movies. Which 2008 MCU film has a main villain named Emil Blonsky, who is also known as Abomination?
So many jokes with that one. Abomination.
Yep.
Tom is here.
Your webcam is an abomination. 5, 4, 3, 2. It's better now. 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. We start with Raddus.
That is
The Incredible Hulk.
The Incredible Hulk is correct. And Christy,
I'm just going to say it like a normal person, The Incredible Hulk.
also correct. 5-4. And V keeps her lead as we get to our last question in round number 1. Brad, what do we got?
All right, in the category of famous actors and actresses, which actress starred in the films Blue Jasmine and Carol?
I feel like it's something I should know,
I don't know about you, but
but
this is a
nothing
very
is really
entertaining
coming
match
to
thus
me.
far.
Oh,
5, 4,
I'm gonna
3,
pass on this one.
2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. Christy V.
I just took a guess. Jamie Lee Curtis.
That is incorrect. And Raddus
I believe that might have been Kate Blanchett.
tying the game here, so
the
that was
tie.
big. What a
That's a
great
great
back and
round
forth
one.
for both of these competitors here as we see ourselves 5-5. It is 5-5 right now, tie game after the first round, and now round number 2. That is the wheel round.
Forgot about the.
It is now
in-match
time for the
adder.
wheel round. The wheel will come out. The first person to spin will spin. And if it lands on something you do not like, you can spin again. Unless, of
I'll be
course,
right back.
you land on opponent's choice, then your opponent will choose what you spin. Each question, 4 questions, each worth 2 points apiece. Unless you go to multiple choice, then it will be worth 1 point. You can steal in this round, so make sure you are aware of that going into it. Raddus, you entered here second. You are going to have the opportunity to either decide to go first or second. What do you choose?
Should I set the tone or should I see what Christy Vee can do in round 2? Well, you know, I'm a bit of I like to take the initiative of things. Let's go first, Daddy. Let's spin the win. Let's do it. There's my guy.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Look, you work like an animal. You play like an animal. You answer questions like an animal. You're an animal.
It's true. It's true. Put me in a
Let's
cage.
get it. Let's get it. Let's roll this wheel and see what's up. Beautifully done.
That's my score, by the way.
3 JT rule
I
still.
think I
And
said
remember,
that, but
don't forget to check down the multiple
guess I
choice if you
forgot.
don't know it.
Amen, Captain. Let's do
All
this
right.
thing.
All right, so the wheel will go up, and here is a spin by the Rager.
It's sinister looking wheel you got here, huh?
Let's get something here.
We're gonna land on.
Rom-coms. All right,
I
so
wonder.
We know
60
it.
seconds. 60 seconds to the side, starting now.
Now we know she likes rom-coms. You know there's something you can do here, but I think we spin again. What do you think?
I think that sounds like a beautiful idea, Daddy Gooch. Just spin again.
Daddy Gooch.
Let me see it one more time. Let me see it one more time.
All right, so
I want
here's
to
the
see
spin
him
by
and
the
Brother
Rager.
Lomas on a team.
Now, that's not to say that Big Ricky Rage doesn't know anything about whining and dining and romancing.
We just don't play stupid games not to win stupid prizes. That's the way we operate around here.
Not whatsoever.
All right, and
J-Lo.
Jennifer Lopez. So Jennifer Lopez, we're going to see what
Okay.
Ricky Raddus knows about Jennifer Lopez. All right, so now there's going to be 4 questions for Rick Raddus. Raddus is going to get 4 questions in the realm of Jennifer Lopez. 4 questions. All right, so are you ready, Mr. Raddus?
Let's do it. What do you got for me, my good friend J-Lo? Let's do it.
All right, so 4 questions in the realm of Jennifer Lopez. All right, Rick, here we go.
Jennifer Lopez.
Which actor co-starred with J-Lo in the films Geely and Jersey Girl?
Ben Affleck.
For 2 points. That is correct.
You know, it's an easy one if I got it.
Which actor plays Abraham Quintanilla, Selena's father, in the 1997 biopic Selena?
I believe it was multiple choice.
Is it A, Alfred Molina, B, Edward James Olmos, C, Joaquin de Alameda, or D, Ruben Blades?
Let's go B, Edward James Olmos.
For 1 point.
Yeah,
that's correct. All right.
I was going to guess that.
Question 3. Make sure you keep your hands up, both you guys. Question 3.
1 point.
Which actor plays Jennifer Lopez's main love interest in The Wedding Planner?
Ooh, in the Wedding Planner. It's interesting. I also think that was multiple choice.
Is it A, Patrick Dempsey, B, Michael Vartan, C, Matthew McConaughey, D, Gerard Butler?
That's Big Daddy Matthew McConaughey.
For 1 more point. All right. Here
these
is
multiple choice
the
seem to
final
make
question.
sense.
The film Hustlers follows a group of exotic dancers who first meet and become friends during which decade?
That is in the
90s?
2000s.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
I
Big
thought I was
pull.
going safe.
Big pull by
I was being
Raddus.
safe.
Big pull. Roxy, you got 60 seconds starting now.
I mean, he is the least from the block ever, so we're going to need to put him in his place right about now. Christy, you are killing it right now. You are clearly, for some reason, nobody else is realizing what a superstar you are, and we need to show them exactly who you are. This is your round. This is the wheel round. Let's see what we get, but I believe in you no matter what we land on. If he can do that with those J-Lo questions, I will leave it there. Then you can do literally anything. Let's see the wheel.
And here's a spin.
J-Lo, a fresh category here in the MTS. Let's see what Christy Vee can land on.
What does the J in J-Lo stand for?
Robert Redford.
How are you feeling about this one?
So this is my husband's favorite actor. So
you
like I
better
know,
ace this category.
these are probably really good, but like he's not playing, so
No.
I am. So let's spin again.
Okay.
All right, let's take that spin again. If we end up there, we end up there. We'll just channel his energy.
Here is
Right,
the
both
spin.
rookies respinning. Their first attempt at the wheel.
And landing on
Oh
opponent's choice.
man.
Opponent's choice.
Oh
60
no!
seconds. 60
Brother
seconds to
Lomas is
decide.
with
How you
them
feeling
tonight.
here? How you feeling here, Triple R?
Oh no! What happened?
You think
Oh,
we're going? What are you thinking about here?
Robert
I'm
Redford.
feeling-
I
because-
kind of like horror here a little bit.
Oh, maybe not.
You know, it's funny. I kind of like horror too. I just got something about it. Just looks nice. You know.
I think it kind of looks. It's horror, and she'll do horrible.
That's it right there, baby. Put it on the board. Horror. I want to see what Christy V can do with horror.
All right, so the category was chosen. It was horror. Christy V has gotten horror from Rick Raddus. All right, Christy, you're going to get 4 questions in the realm of horror. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Brad, you will be answering the questions. All right, here we go.
All right, your first question in the category of horror. What horror franchise has featured such actors as Patricia Arquette, Breckin Meyer, Jackie Earle Haley, and Johnny Depp?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I will go multiple choice.
All right, going multiple choice, and your options are A, A Nightmare on Elm Street, B, Friday the 13th, C, Hellraiser, or D, Child's Play.
I'll go Hellraiser because I like to do that.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect.
All right, so we're going to give Rager the question and the multiple choice options, Brad?
Yes, the question is again, what horror franchise has featured such actors as Patricia Arquette, Breckin Meyer, Jackie Earle Haley, and Johnny Depp? Your options are A, A Nightmare on Elm Street, B, Friday the 13th, C, Hellraiser, or D, Child's Play.
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
That is correct for
And
1
I got
point
it without the
steal. Rick
multiple
Rager
choice.
Raddus
I'm proud of myself.
building up
I
that
got a hard
lead 12
question.
to 5, Christian Harloff.
That was big. That was big. So now Christy has the next
apologize.
question here. Here it is in the realm of horror. Question 2.
All right, question number 2. Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Joel Edgerton star in which 2011 horror film set in Antarctica?
Oh, you lost me at Antarctica. Hold on.
Multiple choice.
All right, she elects to go multiple choice, and your options are: is it A, Poltergeist, B, Apollo 18, C, The Awakening, or D, The Thing?
The Thing makes sense.
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist is incorrect. Rick the Rager Raddus with an opportunity to steal. Allow me to read the question for you and your multiple choice options. Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Joel Edgerton star in which 2011 horror film set in the Antarctic? Is it A, Poltergeist, B, Apollo 18, C, The Awakening, or D, The Thing?
The Thing.
That is correct for another point. 13-5. Rick the Rager Raddus getting a pretty good lead. Christian
I
Harloff
got 2
here
questions
as we
in
get to our
in
next
horror.
question.
I can't believe
Question
it.
number 3 here. This is a big one for Christy. Here's the next question.
Here in the realm of horror, who directed the 2015 found footage horror film The Visit?
Joel Edgerton? No, wait.
5.
Give me multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, James Wan, B, Adam Wingard, C, M. Night Shyamalan, or D, Gore Verbinski.
M. Night Shyamalan.
I'll go C.
C is correct
Yeah,
for 1
I knew
point.
that.
M. Night Shyamalan, and she gets on
Joel
the
Edgerton
board here.
directed
Christian
The
Harloff. That
Gift,
was a
I
big
believe.
question for Christy Vee.
It was a massive question because it got her out of the knockout territory, and the -1, at least for the knockout, is off the table. Plus, the +1 is now gone for the exchange. So, all right, here is the last question, Brad.
He doesn't seem
All
to
right,
be phased by
your
it.
final question in the realm of horror. In what 1978 horror classic does a killer escape from the Smith's Grove Sanitarium and embarks on a killing spree?
Halloween.
That is correct for 2 points.
She
Christy
likes
Vee
Halloween.
Comes back.
doing her best to
This
navigate
is
through that
a
horror
help from my
category.
own,
Obviously not what she was looking for in that wheel, Christian Harloff, but was
match
able to
against
get back
one
on
of her
track in the
players.
back half of that category.
Yeah, it was a nice move there by Raddus, giving her horror, but she came back. She looked like she was in serious trouble of almost knockout, but comes back to get herself within 5 as we get to round number 3. All right, round number 3. It
I'm at
is
9,
the
by the
final round. The
I'm doing
competitors
great.
will
I'm proud of
choose
myself.
from categories 1 through 20. When they choose their number, the first category they choose will be worth 2 points. The second one will be worth 3, and the final, should we get there, will be worth 5 big points. All right, so now because we have, first of all, Rager, you are in the lead here. Please choose 3 numbers between 1 to 20.
Ooh, really, really? Well, I know actually Stryer likes to pick the sexy numbers, but Rick Raddus likes to pick the nasty numbers, and he's gonna pick, let's see. The Rager's gonna pick a 9. The Rager's gonna pick 2. I think the Rager's gonna pick 19.
All right, so we got 9 and 2 and 19 for the Rager and for Christy.
I will take 3, 12, and 7.
60 seconds to talk to your competitor here, Gooch, starting now.
Beautiful. Well done.
Thank you.
Like I said, when people play in the comfort zone, they don't make history. We don't play in the comfort zone. We don't play in any zone. That being said, three JT rules left.
Not the Twilight Zone.
She's got to answer the first 2 just to even get for you to answer any questions here.
Zone.
We're in the driver's seat. Hit the gas. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Right off the ramp and straight to the moon, baby. Let's go. Let's
Rocket ship.
go. Let's go, daddy.
He's in a robe talking about how they're not in the comfort zone. I honestly am not convinced that this guy knows literally either one of them know anything about anything. So we'll see what they're able to do in this round. All we can do is focus here. You just did something that was so difficult to navigate, and you did an incredible job doing it. That was a tough second round, but this is going to be a completely new round and a round that I believe in you. You're coming from the fan leagues. You know what this is like. You've been faced with this pressure before, and he's a man in a robe who I can't even talk about on this PG show what he looks like. He's actually supposed to be filming. So you've got this, babe. Focus. This is yours to win still. Just all you can do is answer exactly what you know. It's in there somewhere. You've got the knowledge. So just stay focused, and you got this.
Thanks, girl.
Yeah, absolutely.
And here we go. All right, so we asked both Christy. Christy, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, Rager, you ready to go?
Am I anything but? Let's do it, baby. Let's go.
All right, here we go. So we're going to start with Christy, who Dagnino said it. She's got to answer her first 2 questions here to avoid the TKO. And here is the first question. Christy, you chose category number 3. Category number 3. That is in the realm of action adventure. Action adventure is the first one. Here it is. Action adventure.
Just please avoid the TKO.
Who plays the character known as El Mariachi in Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
Antonio Banderas.
For 2 points. Big pull there by Christy. She nails it. And now she's got to hit this 3. She needs to hit the 3-pointer here. And here is the question. All right. Dramas. Chose dramas. And here it is. Okay, Christy, in the category of dramas, your 3-point question. All right. What 1970s classic drama has performances by Robert Duvall, Ned Beatty, Faye Dunaway, and William Holden?
Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Looking for network.
The network!
All right,
It's
so
all the
here's where we
network!
stand.
The network!
So right now, Christy Vee is on the verge of a knockout. TKO, excuse me. If she hits this question, it bounces back to the Rager, and she will avoid the -1. And here we go. Christy, you chose category 7. Category 7. That is in the realm of Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks for your 5-pointer. Tom Hanks's character is a tech giant whose company oversees products such as Sea Change and Soul Search, in which film featuring John Boyega?
Okay. So it's definitely one of the more recent ones he's done.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
First one. Tom Hanks's character is a tech giant whose company oversees products such as Sea Change and Soul Search, in which film featuring John Boyega? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat.
Second one. Tom Hanks' character is a tech giant whose company oversees products such as Sea Change and Soul Search, in which film featuring John Boyega?
What are the possibilities that it's Cloud Atlas? Like,
5.
it's the only one that makes
4.
sense.
I don't know it, so I'm just going to pick a Tom Hanks film I like.
2.
So I'm going to say Forrest Gump.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Rick the Rager Raddus! The answer was the circle. The circle
that's
was
right.
the answer. The circle.
Circle.
Raddus pulling off
With
a
Emma
big
Stone.
TKO.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Giving the Stars a -1 here. And now 2 points get picked up by Dagnino and the exchange and Raddus, and we're going to put you
I
guys
thought the negative
in
one
the
only
waiting
comes
room.
in a
You're going to
knockout,
be,
not a
although I'm sure
TKO.
Jen is going to be mad at me for putting you in the room with her, but that's who you're going to go and talk with. Have a blast there.
Nice work.
All right, so Raddus takes the TKO victory here, Brad. It was a big, it was a big win. Big win. Exchange needed this win.
Yeah, they definitely needed this win, a
That's a
TKO
TKO.
victory. I mean, Rick the Rager Raddus didn't even have to make a single attempt at a question in round 3. That shows that he's more than just a big personality.
Well, she landed on
also,
opponent's
wheel win
choice.
his
Let's
way.
not overlook that.
Absolutely, the wheel win his way in getting that opponent's choice, but take nothing away from him. The man
And he got a
came
category
to play,
he was
and
good
he got
at.
a TKO in his debut.
Didn't miss
That
a
is
question
massive
round 2.
for the Rager.
You got a kick out of Rick Raddus, didn't you?
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Let me tell you something, baby.
I saw
love the Rick
in
the
your,
Rager
in, your,
Raddus.
in your head. You were hoping he was going to play in the first class league. That's who you were hoping.
He was one of the guys that I wanted, absolutely. And you know what, though? The MTS proper is going to be happy to have him. He's a guy who brings a lot of personality. But like you said, Christian Harloff, he was able to back it up in his play today.
Yeah, and this takes nothing away from Christy Vee. Look what Christy Vee did in that horror round, because clearly not a strength of hers, but she was able to navigate it. She was in serious trouble in that second round of getting knocked out, and it takes that kind of player to not just give up and to say, wait a minute, and maneuver around and say, okay, now I escalated myself out. She was only within 5. She was only within 5. She got it was that 3-pointer. Once she didn't hit that 3, then it always relies on that 5, and the 5s can be tough. They're the ones that could get you, and that's what happened today to the Stars and Christy Vee.
It is what happened, but here's the thing, though. She played the game, even though this was her rookie debut. She also played the game like a veteran, navigating through that second round, making sure she checked the multiple choice, not allowing
No
Rick
rookie
Rager
mistakes
Raddus to
were
get a
made in
big
this match.
point lead on her, keeping it within reaching distance, and then saving all her JTEs for the very last opportunity that she had. Those are skills that I see are developed
Also, it
by
takes a
longtime
special kind
players,
of
and her being
competitor
a
to
lifelong fan of this
realize
game, or a longtime
when
fan of this
the
game, I should
answer is
say,
just
coming
not
from the
gonna come
family,
to you
now
on the
debuting here
5-pointer.
with a manager like Roxy Stryer. She showed a whole hell of a lot in here, and I'm expecting big things from Christy Vee moving forward. And by the way, she had to save the Clock Tower shirt, so I was secretly rooting for her the entire time.
All right, so now, Jen Sturger, please forgive me as I throw to you Rick the Rager Raddus.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Jen, nice to meet you.
I wish I could say the
evenings.
same. You know, honestly, you did answer an age-old question: what it would look like if one of Tom Dagnito's STDs grew up. So thanks for doing that to me. Congratulations, though, on your victory today, Tom. You're looking like a genius
least
once again
they're
for
not
drafting
in a
rookies.
studio.
How are you guys feeling right now?
Look, homework doesn't stop, when you finish your scholastic career. It starts now. It started the other day at the draft. It started with the dossier. Okay?
The dossier.
Anything worth investing in, it's gonna be an uphill climb. Or else everybody would do it. Everybody would be rich. Everybody would be rich with talent. But they aren't. Most people on other factions have what I call susceptible to being drafted by a loser manager face.
Oh, it's a goat.
You know what I mean?
There's a face
And
for that? No, I don't.
There's a face for that. It's resting susceptible to being drafted by a loser manager face. Listen, I live rent free in Roxy's head for years now. She can't beat me. She knows nothing. Mostly all her competitors were calling me saying, "Get me off this squad ASAP." And I go, "Look, I can't do anything for you here. And don't call me at 3 a.m. either. Or just put the squeegee away and go back to the street." That's the way I look at it. Now, look, we saw the talent in Rager. He slipped in the draft. This guy's worthy of a number 1 pick. That's all we do. We have 9 people on the squad that are worth number 1 picks that were drafted. And it's going to show. But like I said, Could be bumpy, but in the end, we'll
Tom,
be on the
speaking
top
of
of the
bumping,
flag
would
wave.
you mind moving your phone away while your parole officer is blowing
that's
you
fine.
up
Sorry
so I can
about
finish
sorry
this
about that.
interview?
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Thank you so much. We're consummate professionals around
Sorry.
here. So it did help you guys out a little bit that she spun opponent's choice. Why did you decide to end up on horror for her?
Because, I mean, it's like, look, we saw her weaknesses early. And horror is a weakness. We do our studying. It was in a dossier. It said, Christy Vee, and then, she went bye-bye. And that's pretty much the way it goes. In the dossier, which people think is not real, is real. And it's realer than most people think it's real. But it has everybody else's weaknesses in it, and we take advantage of it. So when we saw it, she should have stayed on Robert
Or as I
Redford.
like to call it,
in my opinion.
WWW. Tom, I'm really sad that Gucciisms isn't a thing because you just gave me 5 alone in this interview.
Well, there you go. There you go. Roxy keeps searching for the cure for stupidity, but there's no pills for it.
Rager, I do have to ask you a question. I think it's on everybody's mind. Why are you the way you are?
Ooh, it was a bit of a celestial event. I don't have much recollection of it due to my college years, but hey, let's not focus on the past. Let's focus on the present and the future, which is the Finstock Exchange and what we're bringing to the Schmoedown season. And I don't want to hear no nonsense. I can already hear everybody in the chat running their mouths on Twitter saying, "Oh, the wheel went his way." Did anybody really think the Ragers was gonna nail it on J-Lo? All right, you think the Rager was sitting here on the edge of his seat going, "I want J-Lo"? Didn't miss a single one. Went a couple times multiple choice, just to be sure, and it worked out in my favor. I study. I'm not just a personality, okay? I'm not just a gimmick or a goofy guy. This is me. I was born this way, and I was born to be in the Schmoedown and answer movie trivia. That's exactly what I did. The circle, starring Tom Hanks, and that's what we did. We ran circles around the stars today, baby.
Well, like I said, I just confirmed your origin story for everyone. Anyways, congratulations, Tom. I'm sure this is exactly the way you want to start out the season. And Rager, as much as I hate to say it, I'll probably be seeing more of you.
Looking forward to it, Jen. I got a feeling this is the start of a beautiful friendship.
I need a shower. Bye.
It's a circus.
They're both
It's an absolute
speechless.
circus, and this is what you have to look forward to, my friend, this Tuesday, starting on Twitch, the First Class League. It is coming up, and that's what you're going to be dealing with. You sure you want to do this? You want to back out now?
Yeah, is this the moment where they say "Speak now, forever hold your peace"? Because Rick the Rager Raddus makes you question your life a little bit there after hearing his answers to Jen Sturge's questions. I feel bad for Jen mainly in that situation.
Yeah, and you're gonna. Well, now we're gonna spin it over to Jen. She is with Roxy and Christy Vee. Roxy obviously pretty bummed at the moment, and Christy Vee again, nothing to hang her head about. She fought back really, really strong there in that second round. Some tough ones in the third, but she'll be back to fight another day. Here she is with Jen Sturger.
Can I just say one thing?
No,
please, because I don't even know where to start this interview. I feel like I need a shower right now.
Yeah, because sorry you were just subjected to that, because that was just like, ugh. Yeah, like seriously. I feel like I need a shower. Nobody was talking to me. But I know it's cute that they like to say that they're running circles when you have to pick opponent's choice to beat somebody. Like that's like, big scary boys are gonna pick on the little girls with their opponent's choice. Yeah. Please.
She's got a huge
I'll
point.
be back.
I'm just really happy that this is the first time I've ever preferred to do a match digitally because I don't want to be in the same room as him.
I'm a little nervous.
So just that.
I mean, look, we're all nervous about catching COVID when we just should have been nervous about catching Rager, apparently, right?
That's what I'm saying, Jen. That's what I'm saying. Tough
loss today, though, ladies. Roxy, I know that you've got to be frustrated with the way that this is starting out, but you got to feel pretty good about the way Christy handled herself, at least in terms of keeping her head in the game despite being handed opponent's choice and being dealt a really rough hand with horror. Because let's face it, that's not going to be one of those categories where it's going to be shallow cuts at this point.
Yeah, that's what happens when the categories have been pulled more. The questions just get so much harder, and there's a lot of people in the league who are obsessed with horror. So that's a category we've seen time and time again. So those were she did a great job navigating what was a really, really tough challenge. And, I think had the situations been reversed, it would have been a really interesting match to see what,
they would have done the other way around had we gotten opponent's choice and she had gotten J-Lo. So I'm just saying, this always depends on the wheel. I'm really proud of you for staying in it the whole time. I'm really proud of you for not using the same hair gel that he uses. It's very important to me that
LA looks. Is that what that was?
Something along those lines. And yeah, honestly, I'm probably going to forget the Raddish's name tomorrow, but for today, I just hate losing to Tom because he has the most annoying face. And I can't stand. It's just his face. But I'm pretty sure that Raddus guy, I really do think I saw him once because I think he jacked my wallet in Vegas. It kind of all checks out right now. So I don't know. I'm hoping everybody hides their kids, hides their wives, because I guess he's here to stay. Ew.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Roxy. Again, sorry about today's loss, ladies, but this is not the last I've seen of you. And are we looking forward? Like, who would you like to play next to kind of, get back on the right footing?
I mean, I'm not afraid of anybody, so bring it on.
I like that mentality very much. Well, Roxy, you got yourself a good one, and I'm sure this is not the last we've seen of her.
Absolutely not. We'll see you very soon, Jen.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Pretty sure Roxy Striar just called him the Radish.
She did.
Yes,
She definitely called him the Radish. There it goes. Well, you know what? He definitely leaves a taste in your mouth. That's for sure.
He made an impact. He made an impact. I think they both did, though. I think they both made an impact, too. Because even so, I mean, Christy even said it in the thing. She's like, okay, look, you want to call, you want to say you're running circles around me? You want to say this? She's like, I'm going to come back when it's my turn to spin J-Lo. I'm going to smack you around. So that's the East Coast. That's that East Coast flair that we knew that she was going to provide. But nonetheless, the exchange comes away with the victory here and a big 2 points. And now the Stars wind up having a -1. They lose 1, and that takes them down a little bit in the standings. But this is such a crazy league already, and we're not even done because look, March is almost over. Paul Preston and James White, they go at it tomorrow. Paul Preston, what an amazing story he has had in general of the comeback. He wants to make an impact. He's been working. Can he do it? He stayed with the Den. And he's going up against a former faction member in James White. Now going by the Jet. Can the Jet, can he do it? Can he remember what happened with James White, by the way, last year? Robert Meyer Burnett picks him up as the second overall pick. A lot of pressure on the kid. Does okay. Goes 1-1. What can he do against Preston tomorrow? And then, but Brad, this weekend, man, tomorrow night, Liz Shannon Miller with a run that she had going up against John the Outlaw Roca.
Know what happens there,
and then you get Ben Bateman against his former teammate, his friend that he just abandoned, Mark Yodi Riley. What are you thinking about these matches there?
Well, we're going to find out who really is the boss between the two of those guys. Mark Riley was almost cast off like he wasn't the Yodi of yesteryear last season. I think that he's looking to come in and show his former teammate why he is a two-time champion, and Ben the Boss Bateman is not as of yet. And then the other side, man, Liz Shannon Miller and John Roca. I mean, this is a match. I don't even know what to expect here between these two competitors. But Liz Shannon Miller, we saw what she did in the tournament last year. She was a monster. She was an absolute monster. We know what John Roca is capable of. I think that this is the biggest battlefield that you could possibly book. And alliteration aside, I'm excited for it.
Well, it's also look at what the suspects have done so far. I mean, you look at the big win. We just talked about Lomas Alvarez. Frankie the Animal Alvarez wins. You get Marie Wilson won her match. And then, of course, Amadou Moses won his match. The suspects right now are on fire. So is this going to be yet another match? What a big match, and a big match again for the Finstock Exchange. Massive matches. Now they have one of their aces going in. One of their rookies got it done today, but can one of the aces get it done tomorrow night? We're going to find out. We are going to find out so much happening, and the way you guys can get involved. We've already look at all the matches we've already had. Dan Murrell, Jeff Snyder, Dimolanta, and Damon, Bibiani, Oyama, and of course, don't forget about Mara Kanopik, Chandru Dandapani, Molly, Damon, Laura Kelly, and all of that is inside the $10 patron. That's all you got to do. You sign up, and you got it. But before we go, Brad, give us one more run here, my man. Tuesday, You got it. This week, the First Class League, it makes its debut. Are you excited? How are you feeling about it?
I'm through the roof again about it. The FCL First Class League, you're going to see the Schmoedown competitors of tomorrow. You're going to see future champions before they hold the MTS gold proper. You're going to see them in the FCL. I promise you, we've spent countless hours and days preparing for this moment, preparing for our debut on Twitch, and it's not going to be something that you want to miss. And who knows? There might be some Hall of Fame level talent to kick things off. You never know what's going to happen over on the FCL.
All right, so that is all going down this Tuesday. I'm excited to see it. I'm looking forward to seeing how many. Look, there's going to be somebody like, how did we miss out on that guy or girl? Like, how did that happen? How did that happen? That will happen, and it all goes down this Tuesday. So make sure you check it out and go follow the Twitch channel right now. All right, for Brad Gilmore, I'm Christian Harloff. Thank you, Christy Vee and Roxy Stryer of the Stars. Thank you to Rick Raddus and Tom Dagnino, Bobby Gucci of The Exchange. Thank you to Jen Sturger, to the whole Skybound crew, and thank you guys. Make sure you click a like, throw a comment in there every Wednesday and Thursday and Friday here on this channel. You get Schmoedown matches. For Brad Gilmore, I'm Christian Harloff. We'll see you next time.
Well, it's a really great debut for a great debut for a new competitor, and a great debut for a new character. I'll say that. Yeah, it's already been said more than enough. Dude had to spin more. Dude had to have her land on opponent's choice to win this. Now, obviously, as he also mentioned, he landed on a category that he wasn't necessarily the strongest in, and he still, for the most part, nailed it. So it really is just a half and half. Now, obviously, I said at the beginning that I wanted her to lose, but I mean, I almost never want the Stars to lose. Except, of course, when it's Jeff Snyder, but that's a whole different conversation. But, yeah, I'm almost always on Roxy's side. She is by far the best manager in the league, and I will not accept anything else from anybody. She is the best manager in the league, period, end of sentence. Now, obviously, she's having a bit of a stumble for the first few matches, but let's not forget, same thing happened last season. And look how the season ended up. Now, obviously, like it was mentioned, she had two big wins last week with both Janine the Machine and Brandon Hanna. So it's so far it's a bit of a bittersweet start to the season for the Stars. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I really hope that the audio wasn't too much of a problem for this match. I'll hopefully, I have one more match to react to, but hopefully I can get back to my apartment soon, get my replacement microphone, or maybe get a replacement cable, and try to fix this poor soul's misfortunate incident. So that's it for now, for the moment. Thank you all for watching if you have, and I'll see you all next time there's a match for me to react to, hopefully with a fixed and repaired microphone. So, see you all then.
Hello again, everybody! I really hope you enjoyed this video, cause I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.